This winter has been crazy so far. Up until the end of December, we didn't even have a winter yet. The temperatures were mild and there was no snow in sight up until the big snowstorm in early January that covered the world in a thick layer of snow that made everything look like a magical winter fairy tale. But it's also been so icy cold every single day ever since that storm. Everyone around me says the same. Usually there's a week or so when temperatures are below minus 25, but then it warms up again a little. But this year it's just constantly been so cold for weeks and weeks. But the best part about this winter is that I see so many moose so regularly. Whereas I never saw any during the last winters, this year I basically see them 2 to 3 times a week. How wild is that? It's a bit fresh this morning. The house looks terrible. I made a mess everywhere. I actually wanted to give you a little bit of an updated house tour because I feel like in the last couple of months we've been changing around all the rooms a little bit and just changed a couple of things, and I feel like it's been a little while since I've done a house tour. But then I was like, oh, but if I do a house tour, I think I want to fix up the hallway first before showing you. And then I started with it and now everything is a complete mess and there's stuff laying around everywhere and painted, etc. So I think the house tour is coming next week, and yeah, now I gotta focus on fixing up the hallway. You know, it's always like, you think, oh, this project is gonna be done in 2 hours, and then 3 days later, 2 months later, you're like, oh, well, I guess it was a bit of a longer job, but it's okay. So I can maybe show you, follow along. You can see, like, there's just shoes lying everywhere because we had to remove our shoe rack. And then, let me find a spot for you. Hang on, let me readjust you. Okay, I think this is better. So perhaps you remember that we felt like the hallway was way too dark because there was also a lot of this dark green color, and I do like the color per se, but there's no natural daylight coming into the hallway here, so it just feels very dark and it just always felt so cramped. So I felt like I wanted to have a little bit of a change. So the idea was now to, well, paint the wall. So I've already done that. I've painted it white, which is a bit boring, but it will brighten it all up. Not sure you can see it so well now, but so I've painted the wall, and then we're going to do paneling halfway here, and then have like a shoe rack and just like decorate it nicely, have a bit of hangers back there, and then also want to paint those and spray paint the cupboard doors white, probably, just to brighten it up a little bit more, but I think this is a future project that doesn't have priority right now. But yeah, so that's the idea. And then also painting the door back there, and I think then it's gonna look so much nicer and brighter. So gotta get started with the paneling because this is my job. I'm the paneling girl now. Let's go.
Hello YouTube and Sophie's friends. I'm Sambo Jimmy.
Sambo Jimmy. Hey, Sambo
AKA
Jimmy.
the Furnace Man.
Furnace Man, go do your job now.
No. You can film. Hello. Oh no.
To make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big
No, your
enough
lazy
for
boyfriend never helps.
everyone. But she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed.
Summer and autumn always feel so rushed, so this time of the year is perfect to work on some projects you didn't yet have time to do so. Learn a new hobby, get started on your garden planning, or if you really can't cope with the cold, take a trip somewhere warm to soak up the warmth and sun. I'm trying to work a little bit on my garden planning for this upcoming spring summer season, and it's really fun to do, and I think now is the perfect time to do it because as soon as the days get warmer, I feel like it's always so stressful when you then suddenly have to come up with all the ideas and what to grow, where and when, so I thought I might as well use the time right now to do that. I have a lot of seeds left from the last year that I definitely want to incorporate, and also so actually as a part of my herbal course, each of us got the responsibility to plant 2 of those seeds here for everyone in our course. So we are I think 17 people in the course, so I basically have to raise 17 of those and 17 of those. And when we meet at our final course weekend, everyone is gonna bring those 2 plants and we are going to exchange them, so that basically you end up having like 34 different plants and herbs, and I think that's such a cool way of getting started with certain herbs, and yeah, I really look forward to it, but I have to list what the others are growing, so I kind of have to figure out already where I want to put all of them. But yeah, I think it's gonna be so cool, and then I basically have all the herbs I need to start my very own herbal garden, and I'm not gonna lie if I tell you that this excites me very much, so yeah, but have to figure out where to put what. My problem is also I'm going to be gone a large part of the summer, which of course makes gardening a little bit more difficult. So I have to figure out if I only want to grow things that I can kind of plant once and then I don't have to take care of them until, you know, I'm here again, or if I have to get someone to come here and just water my plants all the time, because also Jimmy is not going to be here during the summer because he will be working in Denmark, so got a bit of an issue here, but I will figure it out. Worst case, I have to get my friends to come by and just water all my herbs, so we'll see. But now let's figure out where to put what and what to plant. So I just took a look at like the full list of the herbs and plants that all the other ones are doing. and it's such a nice mix. Let's see. I have all of them are in Swedish, so I have to see if I can even translate them now so quickly. So I will have like some chamomile and some red coneflowers, California poppy, fennel, St. John's wort. What else do we have? A lot of like the basic ones like peppermint and lemon balm, I think it's called, basil, thyme, etc. It's a lot of different ones. So as I said, it's like 34 ones. So I have decided actually maybe I'm not even going to do so much more, you know, and this is going to be my herbal part of the garden, and then in the other part I might just do potatoes and carrots because those are pretty easy to grow. I'm a bit afraid with the tomatoes if I'm not there a large part of the summer. I'm also going to tell you soon why what I'm going to do this summer, but if I'm not there and I cannot water them, I feel like it's a bit of a waste to even raise them. So I'm a bit uncertain about some of the things where I know that they need a lot of water. So I have to see. I think I have to spend a little more time on this. But I think already with all those 34 different ones, I'm going to have a very nice basic, and yeah, then I can have a lot of different nice herbs for the winter. But maybe some of you also have a recommendation for some veggies, especially that you basically plant and then you can let go of them. You don't have to take care of them too much, because usually it does rain quite a bit during summer here, but I feel like tomatoes, like since they would be in my greenhouse, I don't think that's the nicest idea. But maybe you know any other like veggies that are really easy to grow that don't need much care. I would appreciate it if you let me know. Maybe I can include them in my list of veggies and fun things to grow next year. No, this year. So I'm on my way now to go pick up a package. You may or may not know, but here in Sweden, very often packages don't actually get delivered home to you and you have to go pick them up. So I'm driving now to the supermarket, which is like 20 minutes away or so, and then I'll just combine it with a bit of grocery shopping. It's become a habit. Yeah, and today is actually a special day here in Sweden. It's Fat Tuesday, and that means that you are obliged to eat a certain pastry called semla, and they will be sold everywhere today. I really hope that they have those mini ones in the supermarket, because I feel like those big ones, they can get quite heavy and overwhelming, and those mini ones, they often have like different flavors. So we'll see what they have, and yeah, go on the road. It's snowing again. It hasn't snowed for a little while, so it's quite exciting. But yeah, let's go. But it's always crazy to me, like just for this bag here, for groceries that I bought, I paid 550 kroner, so like 50 euros maybe. And I didn't even buy that much crazy stuff where you would be like, oh, this is so special. So life is expensive, I'm telling you. Hello, Jimmy, I'm back.
Hello. I was like, it might be on your video. Because I was like, who are you talking to?
I'm still filming.
Oh, nice. Really.
Do you see Jimmy? Find Jimmy.
I think you saw it through the window.
Ooh. So this is all that I bought. It's not even like crazy stuff. I mean, of course, those are a bit more expensive. The semlor, I think they were 60. But all the rest, it's like what, 20 items? Well,